everyone, and welcome back. Today I have a mascara battle for you. I have been looking for the perfect waterproof mascara for so long now, and I decided to venture into tubing mascaras to see how they might work for me. I have here the L'Oreal Double Extend Beauty Tubes Mascara and the Clinique, what's this called? The Clinique Flutter-to-Full Mascara. This one's pretty interesting. It does have 3 different settings on it that you just twist the mascara wand to. In all honesty, I have used both of them several times now, so I do have a bit of an opinion on them. But as far as this adjusting of the different fullness for, adjusting for the different fullness for your lashes, I haven't noticed a difference on either setting that I put it on. It seems to work the same any way that I do it. I imagine that all it's doing is opening up the tube a little bit more so that the fuller you go, the more mascara is getting onto the wand. I don't know for sure. That's my guess. And then the L'Oreal Double Extend, it does have the white primer on one side and then the tubing mascara on the other. So I have been testing them both out for about 2 weeks now, and to be honest, I think I'm going to be returning the Clinique. I wanted to do this test today just to give it one final, showdown to see which one I liked better, but neither one is going to be my favorite, meeting all the criteria that I need for a mascara. Sadly, they work well. I like them. Especially I found with the L'Oreal one, I really enjoy. It doesn't leave dark circles or smudges under my eyes. I don't find that it flakes or anything like that. It gives me a little bit of fullness and some length, but not exactly what I'm looking for. So I will use this up as a topper because it works well. But as far as the Clinique one goes, I don't like how it builds up at all. I don't like it. I don't mind it on top of other mascaras. But I find that it does seem to smudge under my eyes and it does flake a little bit. Whereas with the L'Oreal, I don't think I got that at all. So that is why the test today, just to see one last time, should I return the L'Oreal or the Clinique, or should I keep it? Is it worth it? I'm not sure. So the Clinique mascara I did get from Sephora, and it is $29. And the claims on it say that a custom volume mascara to dial up your lash look from fluttery to full on volume. With a twist of the barrel, Clinique's custom lash mascara steps up your lash looks. This mascara resists smudges and smears for up to 24 hours and removes easily with warm water. Yes, it does remove easily, but I found wearing it that it did seem to smudge and leave like a dark residue underneath my eyes. Because my lashes are fairly long, I do find a lot of mascaras do that. However, I didn't notice that with the L'Oreal one. So let's look up the L'Oreal one. I bought this one actually on Amazon just because I was too lazy to get off my butt and go buy it when Amazon will bring it to me the next day. So L'Oreal Double Extend Beauty Tubes Mascara. It was $11.96. And does it have any claims on here? Get the look of salon lash extensions with Double Extend Beauty Tubes Mascara. This lash extension effect mascara visibly lengthens your lashes up to an astonishing 80%. Woohoo! Ultra nourishing base coat infused with ceramide R&D panthenol. Yes, apparently I'm having trouble speaking English. Unlike traditional mascaras that paint or coat your lashes with mascara, Double Extend Beauty Tubes Mascara forms lash extending tubes that firmly attach to the tip of your lashes. These tubes visibly lengthen your lashes up to 80% and provide excellent look. That sounds like kind of weird grammar, but anyway, that is the claims on the L'Oreal, and I have to say, I have them both on now. I have the L'Oreal on my left and I have the Clinique on my right. And yeah, out of the two, I think I do like the Clinique better. I think I will return, sorry. Out of the two, I think I do like the L'Oreal better. I think I will probably return the Clinique this weekend if I can, unless I notice a substantial difference between the two in the way of it being better. Otherwise, if it's the same or obviously worse, there's no point in keeping it if I can get my money back. I do enjoy this as a topper. It looks really nice on top of other mascaras, and I would actually buy this again as a topper because it's drugstore price. So if I'm buying a waterproof mascara anyway, this, I really like the way it works. I like the way it goes on top of other mascaras. And like I said, it doesn't leave a dark residue under my eyes at the end of the day. And I didn't find it flaking or anything like that. And now I'm going to let you see how I applied both these mascaras just so you get a kind of feel for how they worked and how they applied and how they went on. Okay, so I'm going to do the L'Oreal on my left side today, and I am going to do the Clinique on my right side today. So let's see how this goes. If you hear some strange noises, my children are home from school today. It is a snow day. Even though it's bright and sunny and the snow is all melting already at lunchtime. Oh well. Okay, so we're going to get nice and close here, and I'm going to try and keep this in frame. Okay, so that side is... Oh. Okay, so for the Clinique side, I'm going to put it onto the fullest lash setting, this one right here. And I don't really notice a difference between any of them, but we will do it on... Okay, so that's one coat of the Clinique. Nice and close. Hopefully you can see. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with the L'Oreal, and I go back in. Okay, so that is one coat on both eyes. Hopefully it's focusing. One. This is the Clinique. This is the L'Oreal side. I'm going to go back in and put a second coat on both eyes. I'm just going to put it on my top lashes for the second coat. That always happens. I find this happens a lot with this Clinique one, is I get spider legs quite quickly with this mascara when I go in with a second coat. I'll let that spot dry up a little bit before I go in and fix it. And now I'm going to do the second coat on the L'Oreal side. Okay, so that's two coats on both eyes. Again, this is the Clinique side and this is the L'Oreal side. So we will see what it looks like at the end of the day. So everyone, that's how I applied both of these mascaras. Again, I put the L'Oreal on my left and the Clinique on my right. I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but I do have very watery eyes, and that's why I do always wear a waterproof mascara, and I've been looking for that favorite waterproof mascara that does it all for me, and I haven't found it yet, so I always end up using a waterproof as a topper with a regular mascara underneath to get the look that I want. I am planning on keeping both of these on all day right before I get ready for bed, at which point I will check in again and let you know my final thoughts on these mascaras and what I actually thought and how they kind of held up comparing to each other. So I will see you guys later. Hey everyone, it's the end of the day. It is about 20 to 10 at night, and I'm going to be taking off my makeup soon and just relaxing for the rest of the night. So I just wanted to do a final check-in just to see how everything went with my battle of the mascaras today. Again, I had the L'Oreal on my left and the Clinique on my right side, and I have to say that I think my observations from wearing it for the last couple weeks, both of them are pretty much the same. Nothing really changed today. Again, I liked the way the L'Oreal looked better. I found that it was more voluminous and not as spider leggy, I guess. I got it slightly more length, I felt, with the Clinique side, but I didn't like the look of it as much. Here is the L'Oreal side, and this is the Clinique side. And I don't know if you can tell, it's not a huge amount, but there are a few black flecks along on the side of my face, whereas on the side there isn't really any black flecks. It held up pretty well. And yeah, I don't really notice any excessive darkness under my eyes other than what is normal for a long day. My final thoughts are I enjoy the L'Oreal. It's not a favorite that is going to replace anything else that I have. I'll use it as a topper. I do like it, and I would buy it again as a topper. I really do like how it wears. It doesn't smudge or anything like that under my eyes. And yeah, the L'Oreal's good. The Clinique, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not giving me anything better than what the L'Oreal is. So for $29, it's not really worth it for me to hold on to it when I can return it and get my money back and maybe buy something different or not. Who knows? It's getting late. But yes, I do plan on returning the Clinique one. I didn't find that it outperformed the L'Oreal by any means and that it was anything great. It definitely wasn't worth the $29 to me. I have never noticed a difference in the settings on this. I just think it's kind of gimmicky. I don't notice that I'm getting any fuller lashes depending on the setting that I use. It looks the same no matter what. I find it doesn't build well. One coat, it looks okay, and then you put the second coat on and you start getting your lashes clumping together and just like going from looking like you have multiple lashes down to like 7 or 8 lashes, and I don't like that. I much prefer the look of the L'Oreal side. It works better for me, I think. So yeah, that would be my recommendation. If you are looking to try a tubing mascara, I think the L'Oreal, what's it called again? L'Oreal Double Extend. I think it's great. I think it's worth it. I think it's an interesting experience if you've never used a tubing mascara. It really is neat the way it just kind of washes off at the end of the day compared to like a regular mascara. So yeah, compared to the Clinique, I don't think the Clinique is worth it. I know there's other ones on the market. Sephora even has a number of different ones, but I don't know that I'm too keen to try any at this point. I am glad that I put both of them to the test because I was unsure if maybe I was just thinking that the L'Oreal was better because I wanted to save some money, but putting it to the test, I can see no difference in favor of keeping the Clinique. If anything, they look exactly the same pretty much to me except for a few flakes underneath, and even the way it applies, I do enjoy the L'Oreal one better. So those are my final thoughts on these two mascaras here. I really like the L'Oreal one. The Clinique, whatever, it's going back. I hope that if you were interested in purchasing either one of these, I was able to give you a little bit more information and help you make a decision that's a little bit easier for you. Well, it has been a long day and it is finally time that I can go and wash all this makeup off and get comfy and just enjoy the rest of the night. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.